Hello, it is me, Pearl from Pearl and the Prayers, and this is Tuned in Tarot. And we're here to take a look at the balance between the divine masculine and the divine feminine energy inside of self, understanding that whatever state we find this energy in, we can expect to see that reflected back to us in our interactions with others, in our external environment. And if we want to see change, we do need to shift and change the energy within us. That is the only way that we will be able to actually have different results externally. So hopefully my readings help you do that. But today is a junk food reading. And the junk food reading really doesn't involve a whole lot of lessons. But to be honest with you, if you simply partake of junk food readings and you don't listen to the other readings with the lessons in them and you don't change anything, you're probably going to be listening to my junk food readings for a long time. So thank you, because you're doing me a favor by staying here forever and concentrating on another person, which is just never going to get you anywhere. However, that being said, it is delightful. It is entertaining. And it can be sometimes, it can lift our hopes. It can make us feel frustration. It can trigger us. And all of that information is useful. So that's why I am still doing junk food readings. And because I like them too. You know, I like junk food. I do. All right. So today, what I'm doing is thoughts and feelings from your person, and then their actions that they are going to take. Okay? So we're going to start first with just an overall assessment of your person, the connection, and then what's underlying the connection, and then we'll get into what they think and feel about it. So overall, for you and your person, the overall energy for you and your person is this Fool card energy right here. And this is from the Tarot of Mystical Moments. I find it very interesting that she is traversing this path, and that you and I can see that at the end of the path we have this creature, we have a monster who's going to devour her. So that's kind of interesting to note. And then we have here the King of Wands. So this would be what I would consider the head space of your person, their mind, and then this is what I would consider the heart space, their heart, their feelings. Okay, so your person definitely thinks that overall this connection deserves a fresh start, a new beginning. And I think they anticipate some amount of hesitation on your part when they come in to take bold action to tell you that they want to, go somewhere with you, because they're aware that in the past, when maybe you've indicated that you wanted to start this journey, or maybe you've been on this journey with them before, that you have ended up being devoured, right? So what I'm getting is that this doesn't matter. They are still going to take this action because their heart is burning with desire to do so, and also to move quickly, no longer delaying. I see there's been like a long and winding road for the both of you, and there's really a lot of urgency that's coming through in this energy today. They do think that you may hesitate, but they don't care. They what they're trying to do is just wipe their mind clean and just start fresh in their mind and say the past is the past, the present is the present, and that's all that matters. And if I tell this person that I've been a fool, if I tell this person that I squandered or took unnecessary risks or hesitated for too long, if I just am bold, if I'm just confident, if I just feel confident that this person will take this journey with me, I could see that we could have a fresh start. My hand is really itching me, which is weird. It's a really weird and uncomfortable sensation. So there may have been like some financial windfalls coming through, or a sense that that has sort of spurred this person, because I'm getting a sudden burst of energy from this person. Underlying their decisions to make some kind of a move forward, we have the Six of Wands, which is all about victory and success, and the Hierophant, which is all about long-term commitment, faith, tradition, hierarchy, higher levels, spiritual lessons, We see here a feminine energy that's listening to this wise old owl. And I'm noticing that this person is really focusing on the feminine energy. They're focusing on their creativity, they're focusing on their heart space, their emotions, and their feelings. So far, every image that has come forth has had only feminine energy on it. So it's like they are only focused right now on their heart, on the way that they feel about you. They feel that you are wise beyond your years also. They see you as somewhat youthful, but that you've received all of this wisdom from above. And this wisdom has helped you to become very successful. And they do see that this success means that there are a lot of other fish around you that would potentially be interested. And so they understand that if they do intend to go forward with you on this journey, and maybe that's why there's a little bit of fear here about the end stage, is that they can't come in with anything less than sacred commitment to you. And that is what's underlying this decision, and also the urgency. I need to get there because this person is successful. This person has decided something, meaning you have decided something about your life, something definitive that's going to take you in a certain direction, or they can sense that you're right at that moment where you're just going to go in your own direction. Today is one of those spring days in northern New York where the sun is out and it looks so warm and inviting, and I don't know the exact temperature. And so then you open your window and you put on short sleeves, and then this horrifically freezing cold air comes through the window. Yeah, it's 54. It's not, super, super warm, but I was like, oh, I don't need my jacket. Cool story, bro. Okay, so let's take a look and see what their thoughts and feelings are for you. That overall energy is boding very well, and I keep all my cards right now are flipped over like this, so I can't see them, but when I was shuffling, a few of them peeked out at me, and I can tell you right now that the actions they're going to take are very much in the alignment with that of the overall energy we just saw. Okay, so what have they been thinking? This is about the past. So these are thoughts about the past, or thoughts that they're bringing in with them currently, things that are still on their mind. That's what this position is. It's 1033 as I'm saying this. So we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, Not Enough, and Spiritual Insight card. Okay, so what they're thinking and feeling about you is, and this says, the answers you seek are within on this card. This one says, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear and ego issues, and jealousy. Okay, so there's a lot of different things going on right here for what they're thinking. First of all, the way that they've thought about you in the past is that you're very attractive and they have been incredibly attached to you. And they have, they sort of seen you as this, you deserve to be showered with attention, gifts, money, like everything. They really think that about you. They've also kind of had this mindset that's like, well, I can go do what I want, be free to do what I want, and this person is always going to come back to me. That's something that they have always thought. I can do whatever I want. I have autonomy, and this person will always come back to me. But something happened here with this very, very dramatic Tower moment. And this Tower card in particular is... Okay, something just hopped off my desk, and there's really no reason or way that should have happened. It was my incense burner. Okay. Anyway, so something happened, something unexpected, and this card is about divine intervention, and my incense burner jumping off my desk, and even my dog is still looking at it like, what's going on? Is suggesting that there is something that happened that tore down this energy of I can do whatever I want, and I'll always have this person just coming back to me whenever I want. Something to show your person that, while you have unconditional love, you don't have unconditional tolerance. You were able to let go of the pieces, parts, crumbling aspects that didn't serve you. And you were able to walk away because ultimately you could tell that what they were offering you was not stable, and you would prefer to be alone and independent and autonomous, and kind of satisfying your own needs and meeting your own needs rather than being with them, because what they were offering you was not enough. So what they're thinking is, what they were thinking is that you would be there forever. What they were feeling is that eventually the other shoe would drop. And it was because ultimately they really were not giving you enough. They were not enough for you. And so they've gone through some pretty devastating experiences in your connection that have given them this insight, that if they really do want to have a relationship with you, this long-term relationship that we see with the Hierophant energy and the success that they're wanting and craving, they have to stop sabotaging themselves with this, I'm going to call it something that I have, a persistent need for autonomy. Persistent need for autonomy is what autistic people call pathological demand avoidance. And pathological demand avoidance doesn't sound as nice, but basically you crave autonomy so much, and you value autonomy so much, and it has so much power over you to have autonomy, that you will actively hurt yourself, that the demands that you place upon yourself will even be considered to be something that would tie you down. So you will resist. Like, let's say you're like, I love this person, and I know that in order to be with this person, I need to be committed to them exclusively. And I demand that of myself. I demand that exclusivity. I demand that loyalty. That demand in and of itself that you're making, like, it's not even you're to a certain extent demanding this person be committed to you in a long-term relationship, because that's what you want to give them. That's what you would reciprocate, and that's what you expect, and that's totally normal. And this person would want that too. Like, that's the other thing. The logic isn't part of this equation when this thing is happening. When you are having a wound being triggered, a traumatic wound, and maybe even some brain chemistry going on, the demand for something that you want to give to somebody becomes something that you resist because you fear the demands put upon you. And the thing is, what it does is it causes you to go into a panic. It causes anxiety, really uncomfortable anxiety. And so it's not just somebody's like, well, I just want to have, I just never want to be told what to do. It's not just that. It's that being told what to do triggers in you a very uncomfortable anxiety response, of not being able to accomplish or not being enough or whatever it is. So this person recently has some insight in regards to all of these matters, and they're thinking about that now, everything that they've learned from the past. So what are they thinking and feeling right now in this current moment? Well, they definitely think that you are their counterpart, right? Here's the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. They think you are beautiful and attractive, just as they thought in the past. In the past, when you were in the Nine of Pentacles energy for them, they thought you were beautiful. They thought you were attractive. They really valued the way that you cared for yourself. They saw your glow up. But now it's escalated. Now they see this inner spiritual beauty that's emanating from you. This glow that has nothing to do with pentacles. It's not an earthly beauty. It's actually a spiritual one. Oh my God. Okay. And then we've got the King of Pentacles here. And this is an interesting King of Pentacles. So, you are this spiritual goddess energy, they think, and they are this earthly energy. So you are divine and they're human. So they're putting you on a pedestal, but that's where I belong. But that's what makes it difficult for them to come forward to you. So just keep that in mind. But they do see you, they do realize that a person of such beauty, of such spiritual wealth, I'm hearing, deserves earthly wealth and earthly abundance. And they think that they want to provide that to you. They also think that you would enhance their reputation, that having you in their life would make them appear more successful to others, more stable, more powerful, more abundant. They view you in their life as somehow very significant. They also view you as two very different people, even though you are meant to be together, like with that counterpart energy. This is who they are in their heart of hearts, right? Overall, but they do feel that you present differently. You know, they are practical and pragmatic. You are more of a dreamer, like you have these visions, and the thing is, you have the power to create them in reality, though. And I think there's a certain amount of envy and jealousy that's coming up in them, which is interesting. What they think right now is, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun flirting, and wanting to date. And then we're getting this, which I think is really interesting, answered prayer. And since I'm called Pearl and the Prayers, that's significant to me. They think that you are like an answer to a prayer that they had to find someone like you. Like it's almost, I get a sense that they think it's like almost unbelievable that you are who you are and that you present the way that you present. But they're just like, I like you. I like you. They want to date you. And I actually think with the King of Pentacles energy, it seems like they're feeling worthy now. Like the not enough thing is dissipating and they're actually feeling worthy of dating you. There's gratitude here for you. They find you. I'm looking at all the words on the answered prayers card. We've got grateful for being united, connected, challenged, sustained, supported, inspired, valued, strengthened, astonished, blessed. These are all the things that are in their mind and in their heart regarding you. So, that's what they're thinking now. What do they think about the future with you? We've got the Magician energy, not the first time I've seen this card today. The Four of Swords. The Golden Mirror. And Separation. Okay, so, very interesting. What they think is, if they continue to remain self-absorbed, narcissistic, in a one-sided relationship, love bombing, that the separation between you will continue. That for them to maintain silence with you is to continue to be in separation. They must break the silence. They must communicate. They must stop allowing this relationship or connection to be one-sided. Or else they fear they will be in separation from you indefinitely, actually, until that silence is broken. Or maybe if someone else in that success energy where they're seeing all the fish is finding you, you know, you will leave them. So that's what they think. They think and feel that if they do nothing, if they remain silent, that this separation will continue. So that indicates that they, based on the overall energy, they need to take an action to prevent this from happening. And we're going to look at the actions next in the extended reading for members. If you would like to become a member, click on the link, scroll to Pearl's Prayers, and it's only $1 as at the lowest membership. There's also $5, $15, $30, and $100. The $100 level nets you a one-on-one hour-long session with me every month. So if you're interested in that, join at the $100 level, and I will send you a link, and you can schedule your session for this next month of your membership. And that's a deep discount from my hourly long sessions. And I have a call tonight. Actually, I wanted to let everyone know this who's in the membership too right now. I have a call tonight that I'm kind of excited about with an app called Passes. I've been contacted by their talent acquisition, and they have a membership platform, a paywall platform, basically, that I'm interested in probably transitioning to from my current membership. So the membership that's currently there will be in effect right now, and if there is any change, I will be notifying members immediately. And the unlisted group of videos, over 100 videos that members currently have access to, that will remain in place. So that playlist is always going to be available to you as a member, even if I switch to the new membership. So don't fear that you will lose access to that. You will not. You will always have the access to the extended videos. So I'm excited about that call. It's interesting. It's nice to get on a platform in its early days, and so I'm looking forward to hearing what they have to say to me tonight. So I will keep you posted on that. But for now, go to that link, Pearl's Prayers. You can join there. You can also book readings, send a donation, and there's some free downloads there. And tonight, and I should have said this at the beginning, at 9:30 p.m. tonight, I'm going to be doing free readings for people who are attending. There are limited spots available. Of course, members, you are going to receive a link in your email so that you can attend for free. But anyone else that is not currently a member, it will be $5. And I think there's a handful of tickets left. So if you're interested in that, click that link in my profile and check out the Tarot and Chill that we're doing this evening. And I probably will do that every Wednesday evening, so you can count on that. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's go over to do the members reading now, and I will see you over there, members. Have a gorgeous day, and for the rest of you, I will see you tomorrow for the financial reading.